Booyah, investors! Welcome back to the show, the only show that matters when it comes to your money. I'm fired up, absolutely on fire today, because I've done the homework, I've crunched the numbers, I've talked to the CEOs, well, maybe not all of them today, but I've got that gut feeling, that instinct honed by decades in the trenches. And today, I'm not holding back. Here are 8 stocks you might want to consider buying today. That's right, 8. Count them. This isn't just throwing darts at a board, people. These are carefully selected based on what I'm seeing in this crazy, wild, wonderful market of June 2025. Now let me be clear, the market is a beast, a beautiful, untamed beast. And right now, certain trends are screaming opportunity. We're seeing shifts, we're seeing momentum, and if you're not paying attention, you're leaving money on the table. These picks aren't just random, they're plugged into the mainframe of what's happening right now. Some are growth, some are value, some are just plain smart. You want to build a portfolio that can weather any storm and capitalize on any upside? Then you need to listen up because class is in session. So grab your notebooks, silence your phones unless you're using them to call your broker, and even then, wait till I'm done. Because we're about to dive deep. These aren't just tickers, folks. These are potential tickets to a brighter financial future. But remember, I'm here to guide you, to educate you, to get you thinking. The final decision, that's on you. But you came to the right place to get the ideas flowing. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's make some money. Ski-daddle! All right, first up, we've got Barnes Group, ticker BBB. Now, some of you might be saying Kramer and Industrial. Really? And I say, are you kidding me? This isn't your grandpa's rusty old factory stock. Barnes Group is a diversified global industrial and aerospace manufacturer. Think precision components, think advanced manufacturing solutions. They are in the sweet spot, people. With the aerospace sector continuing its climb and industrial demand looking robust, Barnes is positioned for some serious upside. They've been making smart moves, streamlining operations, and focusing on high-margin businesses. This is a company that knows how to execute. I've looked at their balance sheet, I've seen their strategy, and I'm telling you, there's value here that the market is underappreciating. Don't be a knucklehead and overlook this one just because it's not some flashy tech name. This is about fundamentals, about real products, real demand. They've got a solid management team, and they're not afraid to innovate. When you see a company like Barnes Group firing on all cylinders with tailwinds in its key markets, you don't walk, you run to your broker. This is a buy, buy, buy. Don't miss the boat on B. Next on the list, a name you know, a titan of healthcare, UnitedHealth Group, ticker UNH. Now, healthcare can be tricky, I get it. Regulations, policy changes, it's a minefield. But UNH, my friends, is a different breed. They are so diversified within the healthcare space, from insurance to Optum's data analytics and pharmacy benefits. It's a powerhouse, a juggernaut. And in this market, you want companies with scale, with a wide moat, and with the ability to navigate complexity. UNH checks all those boxes and then some. They are consistently delivering growth, and they are masters of managing costs. Think about it. An aging population, continued innovation in medical treatments, the demand for healthcare services isn't going anywhere but up. And UnitedHealth is at the forefront, leveraging technology and data to improve outcomes and efficiency. This isn't just a defensive play, it's a growth story wrapped in a safety blanket. Their earnings reports, solid. Their outlook, bright. This is a core holding, folks, the kind of stock you can build a foundation on. If you don't own UNH, you need to ask yourself why. This is a long-term winner, and it's still a buy in my book. Home run. Get ready for some science, people, because we're talking Regeneron Pharmaceuticals, ticker REGN, Regen. Booyah! This is where innovation meets profit. Biotechs can be volatile, yes, they can be a roller coaster. But when you find one with a proven track record, a pipeline bursting with potential, and blockbuster drugs already on the market, you pay attention. Regeneron is a leader in antibody therapeutics, and their science is top-notch. I'm talking about treatments for eye diseases, cancer, inflammatory conditions, major markets, major needs. They're not a one-trick pony, not by a long shot. Their research and development engine is constantly churning out new possibilities. And management? These guys know what they're doing. They've navigated the complex world of drug development and commercialization with incredible skill. When I look at Regen, I see a company that's not just changing lives, but also rewarding shareholders. The growth trajectory here is compelling. And while there's always risk in biotech, the potential reward with Regeneron is too good to ignore. This is a speculative buy with a capital S, but one I feel good about. Get some REGN. Moving on to another healthcare hero, but this time in the medical technology space. Becton, Dickinson, and Company, ticker BDX. BDX. This is a company that's essential, absolutely essential, to modern healthcare. Think syringes, infusion pumps, diagnostic instruments, the tools that doctors and nurses rely on every single day. BDX is a global leader, and their products are everywhere. This is a company with incredible reach, incredible brand recognition, and a relentless focus on quality and innovation. They are the definition of a wide moat business, and they're not standing still. BDX is constantly investing in R&D, bringing new and improved medical devices to market that improve patient safety and healthcare efficiency. In a world that's increasingly focused on better healthcare outcomes, BDX is perfectly positioned. They've got a history of steady growth, reliable dividends, and a management team that knows how to allocate capital effectively. This isn't the sexiest stock on the block, I'll grant you that, but who needs sexy when you've got consistent, reliable growth and a business model that's built to last? BDX is a buy. It's a cornerstone for any serious healthcare investor. Listen up, because this one is a game changer. Thermo Fisher Scientific, ticker TMO. TMO. If you want to play the life sciences revolution, the biotech boom, the pharmaceutical breakthroughs, without picking individual drug winners and losers, then TMO is your stock. They are the ultimate picks and shovels play. They provide the instruments, consumables, software, and services that research labs, biotech companies, and pharmaceutical giants need to do their work. They are indispensable. Think about it. Every major scientific discovery, every new drug developed, Thermo Fisher probably had a hand in it. This company is a growth machine. They are constantly innovating, constantly acquiring, constantly expanding their reach. Their product portfolio is massive, their global presence is unmatched. And the demand for their offerings, it's through the roof and not slowing down. They benefit from increased R&D spending across the board. This is a company that just keeps delivering, quarter after quarter, year after year. It's a beautifully run organization with a clear strategy for continued dominance. If you're not in TMO, you're missing out on one of the best secular growth stories in the market today. This is a no-brainer. Buy, buy, buy. All right, let's talk about a household name, a global giant, a company that's in your fridge and your pantry. PepsiCo, ticker PEP, PEP. Now, some of you might think, Kramer, Pepsi, isn't that a boring, slow-growth stock? And I say wrong. Oh, PepsiCo is so much more than just soda. They've got a massive snacks business. Frito-Lay, Doritos, Cheetos. That is an absolute cash cow. And their beverage portfolio is constantly evolving with healthier options, energy drinks, and premium waters. This company is a master of brand management and distribution. In uncertain economic times, or even in good times, people still reach for their favorite snacks and drinks. That gives PepsiCo a defensive quality that I love. But don't mistake defensive for dormant. They are innovators, constantly launching new products and adapting to changing consumer tastes. Plus, they are a dividend aristocrat, consistently raising that payout, putting more money back in your pocket. This is a stock that lets you sleep at night while still participating in growth. It's a core holding, a bedrock for your portfolio. PepsiCo is a buy. It's a refreshing pick in any market. Now for something a little different, folks, we're looking at SOJD. That's Southern Company's 2019 Series A Junior Subordinated Notes due 2079. Notes, Kramer? Are you serious? Dead serious. In a market that can be choppy, where yield is king for a part of your portfolio, you need to look at all the angles. These aren't common stock. These are notes, a debt instrument. Think of it as lending money to a massive, stable utility company, Southern Company, and they pay you a handsome interest for it. This is about generating income, steady, predictable income. Now, these junior subordinated notes, they come with a bit more risk than senior debt, which is why the yield can be more attractive. But Southern Company, this is a behemoth in the energy sector, providing essential services. They're not going anywhere. For that portion of your portfolio dedicated to income generation, SOJD could be a very interesting play. You get that regular coupon payment, and with a long maturity, you're locking in a rate. Do your homework on the specifics, understand the structure. But if income is what you crave, SOJD is screaming, "Look at me! This is for the income seeker. Don't ignore it." Ignore. Sticking with the income theme for our last pick today, let's talk about TBB. These are AT&T's 5.625% global notes due 2067. Again, we're talking about bonds, about fixed income, about getting paid. AT&T, ticker T, is a company everyone knows. Telecom giant, media player, a massive enterprise. And these TBB notes are their debt. You buy these notes, you're essentially lending money to AT&T, and they're promising to pay you that 5.625% coupon. That's a solid stream of income, people. In a world searching for yield, this is an attractive proposition. Now, AT&T has had its ups and downs with its stock, sure, but we're not talking about the stock here. We're talking about their bonds, their debt obligations. For a company of AT&T's scale, servicing their debt is a high priority. These notes offer a way to get exposure to a well-known name and lock in a potentially attractive yield for the long term. Again, this is for the income-focused part of your strategy. You want some ballast in your portfolio, something that churns out cash? TBB could be just the ticket. Do your own due diligence, of course, but this is an income opportunity worth investigating. Ring-a-ding-ding, that's the sound of yield calling. Woo, what a lineup! 8 incredible opportunities, 8 potential ways to make your money work harder for you. From industrials to healthcare, biotech to consumer staples, and even a couple of income powerhouses. I've laid it all out for you, given you the bull case, the reasons why these names are on my radar right now in June 2025. I'm passionate about this stuff because I know the power of smart investing to change lives. But my passion, my conviction, that's just the starting point for you. Now comes the most important part, your homework. That's right, I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink. You need to dig deeper, read the annual reports, listen to the conference calls, understand the risks, and decide if these investments fit your specific financial goals, your risk tolerance, your timeline. Don't just take my word for it, or anyone else's for that matter. Be your own financial detective. The power is in your hands to build the future you deserve. Knowledge is power, and in the stock market, it's the key to unlocking serious returns. So take these ideas, run with them, do that critical research, and make informed decisions. The market is full of opportunities, but it also demands respect and diligence. I'm here to help you navigate it, to get you excited, to show you what's possible. But the ultimate responsibility for your financial success rests squarely on your shoulders. Embrace it. Learn, grow, and prosper. Good luck and happy investing. Booyah!